Hey guys, welcome in. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries. I'm filming this at the new year, so I hope you guys all had a good Christmas and a good new year. Let's see what wants to come out. What wants to come out today for Aries? What's the message? If you're new here, this is the Soul Room 111. My name is Trishelle. Welcome in. So the Eight of Wands. Okay. So there's something coming towards you. It's communication, or it could be travel. Something's coming towards you fast. The Six of Swords wanted to pop out. So maybe you're moving away from some kind of conflict. You got the Five of Cups here in reverse. Okay. So this could be moving on. This could be acceptance. This could be forgiving. Maybe you're forgiving the past and moving on from it. The Seven of Swords is here in reverse too. So this is honesty. Maybe you're being honest with yourself so that you can Eight of Wands and move forward. Or this looks like you. This looks like this is you being honest with yourself about something that happened in the past and you want to move on from it. With the Eight of Wands, you'll move quickly. The Two of Cups. So this could be about a situation, a romantic situation from the past or currently. Maybe you have to be honest about this situation. Somebody's not giving to you like you want them to, or this isn't working out, or this didn't work out. What else? Five of Wands in reverse. So you're not wanting any more conflict. Maybe this was a really challenging situation. Maybe there was a lot of competition and you're moving on from it. Queen of Cups. So you are ready to receive something new. This says the Happy Narwhal. Okay. The High Priestess is here in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks like maybe you're not paying attention to your intuition at the moment. Maybe you need a perspective change. With the Four of Pentacles, maybe it's telling you to let go of something and you're not listening. The Knight of Cups is here in reverse. Somebody that didn't give to you. This is telling you to let go of somebody that didn't give to you in the past, that maybe you saw them as your Two of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, so maybe this is something that you have to be honest with yourself about, or you're finally understanding the situation. Somebody isn't giving to you. It's time to move on. The Two of Swords. Time to make that decision to move forward. With the Page of Pentacles. Maybe somebody new is coming in. There's the Lovers. So this can talk about choices. Or this can talk about a love situation coming in for you with that Page of Pentacles. Once you move on from this past situation of somebody who wasn't giving to you, Three of Wands, you get somebody who does want to build with you. So you got the Four of Swords. So take some time and pause, rest. This holiday season, the Nine of Swords, you might be having a lot of anxiety about this, but the Ten of Swords is here. So that means there's some kind of healing, some kind of hope coming in. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's a bigger offer, more stability, and the Five of Pentacles. So this could be an actual offer of a job because that came with the Five of Pentacles. So maybe you're having trouble with your finances right now and you need a new job. So maybe this is you transitioning away from an old job to a new job. And that the Lovers can be a choice. You know, maybe this job isn't giving to you anymore like you thought it was going to. The Three of Cups is in reverse. So maybe you've had a lot of issues with outside influences, whether that's other people's opinions or coworkers. So the moon wanted to pop out. Okay, so maybe there's some kind of secrets hidden. And the Four of Cups. So maybe you're not going to trust this when it comes in, but the sun popped out. So it's going to make you happy, even if you don't trust it. What else? So the Page of Cups is in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles is here. So maybe this is somebody, maybe this has been delayed. The Nine of Wands is here in reverse, so, you know, letting down your guard. The Page of Swords came out too, so this could be some kind of truth and clarity coming through. Maybe this is from somebody else. There's no masculine figures out here. There's no other people out here other than the Queen of Cups. So this could all just be mindset. Realizations. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. So you have options, you have choices. You know, if you feel like you're stuck in your job, this is telling you have choices. There's the Seven of Wands. So maybe you've had to defend yourself a long time at this job. Yeah, it's taken a lot of your strength. There's strength. And here we go with the King of Cups. Okay, so this could be a water sign coming towards you. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe this is somebody that you see as a long-term, or they see you as long-term. Hang on. It just hasn't happened yet because the Ten of Cups is in reverse. So, but you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles for this King of Cups. So this is somebody that you see long-term potential with, or they see it with you. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. So this is somebody that wants to give to you, but they also want to make sure that it's equal. It's equal give and take. Maybe they held back because they weren't sure how you felt. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so they've been having a lot of overthinking about this situation, and maybe they're starting to come out of that now. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, they're starting to release some of that. Maybe they realize you do want to give to the situation. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So with this King of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. I mean, this is somebody that you really see potential with, or they really see you as like the end-all be-all. So this is somebody either coming into your life or currently in your life. This isn't somebody from the past. The Six of Cups isn't here. This is somebody new. There's the Ace of Swords. So they want to come in with some kind of truth. Maybe they've had some kind of breakthrough in themselves, some kind of understanding now. So what's next? What's next for this connection? Grab a new deck here. Let's What's next for this connection for Aries with this King of Cups? The Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so they might still hold back a little bit. Maybe because they don't know. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they still aren't sure if this is mutual, or maybe you're not sure if this is mutual. But the Page of Pentacles is here, so they want to offer something. Or they're learning. Maybe they need to first learn to see if you're interested. The Five of Wands is here in reverse. They don't want any kind of conflict or drama. The Five of Cups is here in reverse, and the Seven of Cups is in reverse. So it doesn't look like there's any other options in this situation, but maybe they want to make sure that it's not an illusion. They want to make sure it's not a fantasy for this situation to grow. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, so they need to figure out if this is something that you want to invest in also, because right now they don't know. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so they don't want any drama. They don't want any conflict. They want to move away from that. And they want to be honest. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, they want to be honest. So that's great. The Ace of Swords is out here and the Seven of Swords in reverse is out here. So they want to bring some honesty to the situation and they want to see how you feel before they offer you all of this stuff over here. Nine of Swords in reverse. So they're gearing up the courage. They're getting ready. They're getting rid of the anxiety. And there's a star. So this could be your wish. This could be their wish. Queen of Wands came out. She kind of came out in reverse, but I picked her up upright. So they could be having some anxiety about this situation. Maybe they'd be having some self-doubt about this situation. There's a lot of pages out here, so maybe they're younger. But they see you as the Queen of Wands. The Four of Swords. So they're taking a pause right now. And the Six of Swords. So they want to move away from this conflict. They want to move on. There's the Tower, so this might be shocking. This might come in and shock you what they have to say. What's the Tower? Why is the Tower out here? I need to get another deck. Why is the Tower out here? The Hermit. Okay, so they've really thought this through. Temperance is in reverse, so something's out of balance right now, or they're getting impatient. There's some impatience here, maybe. Five of Pentacles. They feel like they're out in the cold right now. Why? The Five of Wands. They feel like there's competition. The High Priestess and the Six of Wands. So maybe the secret is that they want your attention. They want a victory with this. They don't want you to reject them. They want you to say yes. The Page of Wands came out in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse and Three of Cups in reverse. So maybe they realize they've been holding back because of outside influences. The Page of Swords came out in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so they've been holding back. So they had this sudden realization that they've been holding back. And that's what the Tower is. What else do we need to know about this situation? The Ace of Cups in reverse. They didn't give you their love offer. They didn't ask you out on a date or whatever. They didn't offer anything. There's the Emperor, though. So now they want to take control. They want to take control of the situation. They want to move forward. started off with the Eight of Wands, so they want to move forward. That was the Two of Cups. Oh no, that was Strength. My bad. Maybe this takes a lot of strength for them. Yeah, there's the Lovers. The Lovers is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, so they didn't offer anything. So what's the advice here? Nine of Pentacles, okay, and Five of Cups. So there's definitely some regret here on their side with this missed opportunity. And the Nine of Pentacles, as the advice here, is saying, you know, to stay in yourself, within yourself, stability within yourself. You know, keep giving to yourself in this situation. The Knight of Cups. They want to come in, they want to ask you out on a date. And the King of Swords. So they're going to take action. They're going to come in, take that leadership towards you, and come in with the truth with that King of Swords. The Knight of Cups is here though, so I mean, they want to ask you out on a date. They might be a little bit more logical than emotional, maybe at first, because they don't know if this is reciprocated. Queen of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, they don't know how you're going to act. They don't know if you're going to be cold towards them or if you're going to accept this. So they might come in a little bit cautious with that King of Swords. All the counterparts are out here though. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Swords. So they definitely see you as their counterpart. So this looks like something you want. This isn't some kind of toxicity. This isn't anybody returning. This is somebody new. Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is your wish fulfillment. This is something that you want. This is going to make you happy. The Two of Wands. This is something, you know, maybe they're planning a date. Maybe they're planning how to talk to you, how to approach you. The Fool, they're planning how to take a leap towards you. So the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. And the King of Cups. So the King of Cups came out twice, so you can definitely be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And the Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. So they're not juggling. They're not juggling options. This is somebody who has real feelings with the King of Cups. The Eight of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. So they don't want to walk away from this. The Empress is in reverse right now though. So they feel like you're not giving to the situation because the Empress is in reverse, the Queen of Swords is in reverse, the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So they feel like you're not giving to this situation. And I think the epiphany that they had was they realized it's because they've been holding back. So they have to be the ones to step up and be the Emperor and come towards you. Yeah, the Star came out again. So this could definitely be a wish. The Wheel flew out. So that could be talking about divine timing, or the timing is now. The World. So this isn't done. This isn't done yet. The Page of Cups came out and there's Judgment. So they want to come in with some kind of truth. And there's Two of Cups. That's what I thought flew out earlier. So this can be definitely a soulmate situation. They see you as a soulmate. They see you as the person they want to build with. They just held back. Anything else we need to know? Okay, so there's the devil. The devil did come out with the Five of Swords in reverse. So I think their fear, I think the devil's coming out here to say there's fear here, and there's fear of conflict with the Five of Swords. There's fear of conflict. There's fear of drama in this situation. What's the fear? Let me grab another deck here. See what the fear is. What's the fear here? The Ten of Cups. What's the fear? Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a soulmate card. Ten of Cups is wish fulfillment card. So maybe it's more of an obsession. Maybe they're afraid to fall for you. Seven of Swords. Maybe they're afraid of deception. Maybe they're afraid of this being one-sided. The Queen of Pentacles. This to me looks more like an obsession than a fear. Maybe they're realizing how much they like you with the Ten of Cups here and the Six of Cups. Maybe they are just realizing that this is a soulmate connection. And the Tower, yeah. So this was probably shocking for them to realize how deep their feelings were here. Yeah, so you have the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups. So it looks like to me they're afraid that you're not going to accept what they have to offer. There's the King of Cups again. So this is definitely somebody who has feelings for you. The Ace of Wands, Five of Cups in reverse. They have regret, and the Devil came out again. So that looks like obsession to me. Maybe they're just a little bit more having deeper feelings than they thought they were going to. How does the collective feel about this person? The Moon. Eight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups. So you might be, that's two cards of illusion. So you might also be thinking that this is just fantasy. You might be overthinking the situation. The Knight of Wands, maybe you think that they're just interested in you for attraction. And the Hermit reversed. Maybe you think that they aren't listening to their intuition or their inner guidance. And they're just kind of interested in you because you're attractive. There's the Two of Cups. So you do see this as a soulmate connection, though, even though they have acted stupid. And there's death. Yeah, so maybe you feel like this is ended. This is over. The Hierophant came out, but you think it's a spiritual connection. The Ace of Pentacles came out in reverse, so it's a missed opportunity, but maybe you thought they were going to give to you with the Wheel being here. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Strength came out. 3 of Cups. Maybe you think there's somebody else. And the 10 of Wands. It's really caused you a lot of burdens. This situation has caused you a lot of burdens. What else do we need to know? Justice. And 8 of Cups. So you might have walked away from this situation to bring balance into the situation with Justice being here. The Knight of Swords is here though, so it looks like either you had some kind of realization or they want to bring you some kind of realization. Yeah, because the 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. They weren't giving to you. The 6 of Pentacles is here in reverse. They weren't giving to you. Queen of Cups, but you were open to receive. That was the Knight of Pentacles. So they were just, maybe they were just moving too slow. Yeah, Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups in reverse. You didn't get what you wanted from this. And there's the 5 of Swords in reverse. So you just decided to drop the conflict and move on. Eight of Pentacles. But this is somebody you wanted to work with. I mean, this is somebody you wanted to build with and put in effort towards. It looks to me like they just held back because of fear. Yeah. So now they want to bring in, you got Judgment, the King of Wands, 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. They want to come in now. They want to come towards you. They want to bring some truth and clarity, some judgment to the situation, and they want to tell you what's going on. So if that resonated for you, Aries, hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.